Everybody, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos. Espero que estén teniendo un buen día. And had a good weekend also. I hope that everyone had a good weekend. Welcome, Research, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Welcome, Nimi, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Lydia, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Con lamia. Nix, welcome! Why did I read your comment instead of your name? Nix, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Logan, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hot Pants, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. This is going to be a good one unless she decides to wander off in some other direction for reasons beyond comprehension. I mean, I would say expected because there's always reason beyond comprehension in this channel. There's always decisions that nobody understands, least of all me, in this channel. So I would say expect that. Rancor, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I'm here to hear the mom tales. I expect this will be quite good too. You expect too much. I think people in this channel have the habit of expecting too much out of very mundane things, like my mother. My mother, who doesn't understand anything about what I do or what we are all doing here collectively. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's Ellie. 80% of what she does is beyond mortal comprehension. It's beyond any comprehension. I don't think the gods can understand what the fuck I do. I don't think the gods can understand, bro. Rita, did I say hello to you today? Just in case. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Mongoose, just in case. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Alex, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Ready for a full week after only a single day off? No, but it is what it is, bro. I need to finish 2 games to be able to feel normal again. I need to finish 2 games for this to go back to normal. Finishing a running Hades, be right there. Woo, good luck. Save that boy. Save my good boy, Cerberus. Just gonna get slapped by Grips. You're already fighting Kronos? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. It's just a rhetorical question. I don't want to know, just in case. Logan, did I say hello to you? Welcome. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. My name is over here, big lady. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I don't know why I read the comment instead of the name. Can you react to that thing on pre-chat? Yes, I will. However, let me give you just... let me finish the chat. And also, let me blow my nose because it's still spring in here and I'm still... congested. I'll take it as retribution for calling you a Digimon. For calling me that Digimon. It's quite horrendous. The body proportions are entirely out of whack. What the fuck is that head in comparison to everything else about that? Like, why the fuck is that head? And why is there a mouth where a mouth shouldn't be? There's Lamia though. I've already forgotten how it looks like. You guys expect too much from my mom, not something you expect to hear from a streamer, or at least it didn't used to be. Well, the thing is, the fan servicey thing would be to like make my mom into this larger than life character. But I don't do grandiose in here. I show you all of my stupid, and I'll show you all of my mom's stupid. The people in my channel that is already 4 years old and they still come and like my content after all this time expect too much. Yep, that pretty much summarizes it. I mean, I hope one day I can have you expect even more from me. I really do. But until the day comes... you better get some good rest after streams and during the weekend because you're going to need it. I know. I already need it. However, September decided I didn't get it. I managed to slap some sense into the server, second fight with him. Woo! And you cannot comprehend how cute my client Sophie is. I'm going to die of cuteness. Imagine a fluffy moth. She's actually a fluffy moth. And put her in a very cute set of clothes about this cute. Well, moth girls are already incredibly cute. Or moths in general. Maybe you're trying an actual moth. But you're saying clothes. So, I don't know. Legitimately, even if it's just a moth and not a moth girl, moths are so cute. Or they can be. I know that not every moth is really cute. But so many moths are so cute. I've been hunting Hades too, a lot harder than I remember. Either I'm rusty or they have rebalanced it quite a lot since early access. I would imagine that they rebalanced it a lot since early access. That's what early access is for. That was loud? What was loud? What was loud? We want your mother stupid. You are the acorn. Show us the oak. I do get it from her. I do. Okay, give me just 1 second. Okay, that's better. I think. I hope. We expect you in 3D in the future and have bigger audience. I mean, one day I would love to have a 3D, but that is something that I legitimately would need the resources for. And not just the resources for it. I would need to find someone that A, is willing to work with a model that has a tail. B, knows how to fucking figure out how to work that. C, is affordable, and D, that I actually like how it looks. Like, specifically in certain aspects that I really care about in 3D models. And maybe I can cut that in half if I already have a 2.0 that also includes an option of legs. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if you truly expect a family Elyssia appearance. Don't expect it. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna happen. My sister is the only person that knows how to speak English enough to actually show up. And she's not going to. I don't want her to. She doesn't want me to. With any luck, Ellie will finally reach the point where I can start posting some of the Silksong contests I've been hoarding. Woo! Today? Lex is cheating, but in 3D, it's like possibly one of the only ways to handle it. It was a very nice change of pace. Before I had like, so you are a Sonic character but recolored. And then I get this cuteness overload and she gave me like 30 references. Ooh! It's so nice when you get many references. As someone who does art, yes. Yes. Having more references is always better. When I had my Victoria meet and greet, I was a bit disappointed to see Legs, but she flipped the toggle and returned to the proper form. I think for people like me, for lamias, Legs end up being important if you ever want a 3D form. Because it's incredibly difficult to find someone that's willing and skilled to work with anything but legs. Really? Just give us a bank a drop-off point and some time, money won't be an issue. There's other things that are issues as well. Got him down to 25% on first time. Woo! Congrats! Anyways, ENF, you're crazy. I'm talking about like a rigger. A maker of models. Why would I care about the voice? Or the gender? I never looked for VR chat lamia models, but I have a feeling someone probably did Yashin-chan from that Miku anime. I don't know. I don't know, because legs have like a standard, and tail is harder to work with 3D models. Your chat is broken. Thank you for warning me. Why is M and G meet and greet? M and G would mean meet and greet. Let me fix the chat, and now that I'm at the bottom of the chat, I will react to the thing, and then I'm gonna talk about what my mom thought about the drawing, because I have it written down, and I can't react while I read. It's not a lot. Don't expect a lot. Let me first see this thing. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, okay, so... you said you're okay with me showing it, right? Okay, I'm gonna show it. Because it took me a long time to do that thing. It took me a long time to do that thing. I want to show it. So, Lydia was showing me the Lena mousepad exists already. And it's very nice to finally see it. I'm evaluating as I go, obviously. I'm looking at it and going like, my calculations were wrong in there or in that. And like, I probably could have done it fit better if I knew more about this, you know, but it was my first time. It was my first time, so I'll just have to be happy with that. Look at that! It exists! It exists! It's a thing! It's your decision, but you had to see it before deciding. Yeah, I'm really happy. The thing about preparing things for print is that you never know exactly how the colors are gonna come out. I feel like the eyes look so different from what I did. And in general, everything does, but it does also have like atmospheric lighting, so... But yeah, I'm really happy that it exists. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Nice use of the curls. That was the point. That was the entire point. To really say it, those had better be solid. Yeah, they should be like incredibly hard to the touch. Going to show it to Lena too. I think that's on Lit to decide if he wants to or not. I would assume. But anyways, yeah, it exists. And this is reminding me that I still have to do my art-only account so I can post this picture because it's nowhere. It's literally nowhere. You guys cannot see it if you wanted to. You guys cannot save it in your folders if you wanted to. And I really need to change that. Anyway, so now that I've done that, I want to show it to her, but it's a problem lately. Yeah, she's having a very complicated beginning of the week. In a couple of days, she should be better. I have to be awake the day she streams. For the beginning of the week, she's probably not gonna be able to. She's having a really busy week. Maybe later on the week. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to where I wrote down my mom's opinion, and because it was you know, moved day. So I wrote it down to make sure I wouldn't forget. Here's what she said. First, I need to explain to you that she was very confused for a while. I was trying to explain the context, and it's like, okay, so in VTubing culture, it's common for some reason that eventually audiences will be interested in the mother of the person they're seeing. And I was trying to explain to her like the whole point of me having a design but not showing it and not giving too many hints, but at the same time giving enough hints. And what hints have I given and why, and the context of that. Did you ask her if she's single? No, I can tell you that she's not. I can tell you that. I don't need to ask her. But anyways, yeah, after a lot of context giving, I showed it to her, and what she said, that must have been awkward. It was confusing for her. It was confusing for her and for me, because let's be honest, I'm not the best at explaining things sometimes. I'm not the best at explaining things sometimes, so I'm wondering if there are things that I didn't explain properly, you know? So this is what she said. She thought that she looked, when looking at it, should I pull it up? Should I pull it up so that we can all see what she's seeing? You have seen it already. Just in case though, I'm gonna pull it up. So when looking at this, she said that she thought she looked mischievous, like a little bit of a prankster. Yes, I haven't seen it. Oh, you hadn't. This is by Rancor. Rancor designed an option of Mama Elyssia. She thought she looked mischievous, like not evil or anything, not bad, just like prankish or maybe drunk. She said like mischievous or drunk maybe, but all around not really thinking things through a lot. This is my direct translation of the Spanish that she said. But she said, all around, regardless of what word you choose, that she thought she looked like there was not much going on her head. That she wasn't thinking a lot about whatever was going on or whatever she was doing. And then she said, and this is where it gets really sappy. This is when it gets really sappy, and you guys are gonna learn something about my mom's personality. She said that she thought the drawing looks like Ellie's a lot smarter than her, which is true, by the way. You are a lot smarter than me. So, just so you understand, what does sappy mean? Like cheesy, like cursi. But I don't know if you use that word in the same way that we Argentinians use it. Emotional, yeah. Yeah, like emotional, cheesy, overly sentimental. She said that she looked like she was maybe drunk or mischievous, but not a lot of thought behind that head, and that Ellie looks smarter because she is. Because it's true, and I'm smarter. And then when I explained the whole snake shifter thing of like, I was like, okay, do you see these pink things here? And I pointed, and I was like, these pink things are like, how does Ellie look smarter? Well, I don't know, man. That's what she sees with her over sentimental eyes. That is what she sees with her cheesy, emotional, sappy eyes. And then when I explained the snake shifters, I pointed and I was like, so okay, so these are representations of people in the chat doing these chores. You see how they're sweeping and washing and blah 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 blah. And then she said, I don't think they don't look like they're pressured or scared or anything like that. I get the feeling they're doing it just because it's Ellie's mom asking them. Like, to be nice to Ellie and to be nice to her mom because they appreciate Ellie. And they're doing it just to be like kind and knightly, or not knightly, gentlemanly. That would be a better translation. Like, to be gentlemanly because it's Ellie's mom, so they want to make a good impression. A good impression for Ellie. Chivalrous? Yeah, maybe that's a good translation as well. Chivalrous. So that's actually giving you a lot less information about what she thought of the art and more about her personality. I didn't expect her comments to just be such a clear window into who she is as a person. Ellie's mom absolutely roasted my art. Gotta do better next year. That's why I'm saying, like, I think it's less a commentary on your art and more like she just gave you a window inside of her personality in a way that I wasn't expecting. She really doesn't know the power she wields. I think everything that you know about me might have given you an impression of me that is not shared by my mother. My mother... You know how there's like a stereotype of a character that is mama's boy? No, that's the boy that really loves his mom. A boy mom? Do you know the stereotype of a boy mom? What if I told you that my mother is like that with me instead of a boy mom? Like, what if I told you that any flaws that you see, my mother doesn't? What if I told you? What if I told you my mother would be very, very happy if I stopped living amongst the humans and went back to her house and lived there until I was an elder? What if I told you that? You have an idea of her that is maybe informed by how she would treat humans, but not how she would treat me. You're a golden child? I mean, kind of, but that feels like it's separating me from the other child. She's just like that with both of us. Isn't that all mothers? Nah. She really doesn't know the power she wields. No, she doesn't. She does not. We're definitely not doing it because we enjoy making her daughter squeak in this conference. Yeah, no, according to her view, you're being gentleman-y. Also, she did say thank you. She did have a chuckle when she first saw it. She did like it. I did point out a couple of details, and every time that I pointed them out, like, for example, the hair being different colors, like mine is, she would be like, oh, that's smart. You know, like, she would be impressed. She's not the most artistic person I've mentioned before, so there's a lot that she didn't notice in first viewing that I was like, okay, but let me point this out. And then she would be like, oh, that's cool, you know? So she did like it, and she liked it more the more I pointed things out. And she thanked you, and she's confused as to why you care about her when she hasn't even said a word to the stream. That's one of the parts that it was like, I gotta explain the context of how the VTuber industry work, because she's not gonna understand. And she was like, why are they drawing me? Like, what? I'm not, huh? She was like, I don't show up. Ever. You asked me not to. And I was like, yeah, I asked you not to, and I still ask you not to. But that doesn't matter. But that doesn't matter. You need to understand. Blanket? Another glass? Food massage? Oh, never mind. How do you check? Okay. It's a commentary that the things I thought the art conveys didn't go through. You need to understand, though, that my mom is so far away from this world that she doesn't have... It's like, you know how in anime you represent angriness with a vein? And you know how you draw a vein with like 4 red arcs? You know the one. You know the symbol. Do you ever stop and think that if you saw that in complete isolation and you had never seen anime, that you wouldn't understand what it means? Sometimes we are so imbued in a culture that we forget how alien it can feel at the beginning. And the thing is that my mom has never seen an episode of anime. My mom has never been involved in visual art. Like, she's not an artistic person. Just like me, she has magpie brain and she likes shiny things. But unlike me, if you ask her for art opinions, she doesn't have eye trained at all. I may have forced her to watch a couple animation movies at most, and that's all I managed. So it's less about your art conveying things, and it's more about my mom being really, really apart from the world that would have trained her to look at art critically. You get what I mean? We're getting lore out of it. You are getting lore about her personality. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with telling you things about her personality. That is a term, but that is not the term you're looking for, mama's boy. I mean, I know that there's a term for what I'm trying to say, but I don't know it quite well. So you're telling me there's someone even more airheaded than you? What if I told you that I'm the smart one in my family? What if I told you that my dad and I are the smart ones in my family? You wouldn't believe me, right? And yet, I've told you before, I'm very stupid, but in very specific ways. In other ways, I'm very smart. Like, there are ways in which I'm very smart. It's just all the ways that don't matter for the stream. It's all the ways that you wouldn't see on live stream. That they don't want to live apart from their children. That feels more like most Latinian mothers I love. I know. Oh, well, yeah. If you take it for the fact that she is a Latina, then yes, that's very standard. Parents always treat their kids like babies. But I think it's not every parent. What was her opinion on the dangling one? She was the most confused about that one. She was extremely confused about why he was, like, not doing chores like the other ones. And the trapped ones. I didn't explain the trapped ones. I didn't explain the trapped ones. I had already spent so long explaining stuff. I was tired. Hanging ones and the trapped ones. How did that go? She was the most confused about the hanging one. She didn't understand what she was doing with that one. She was like, am I grabbing it? Am I like, she was like, am I grabbing it? Or am I catching him because he was falling from that high? Am I saving him? Or am I keeping him close for some reason? Like, did I put him up there? I don't understand. And I was like, you can't understand. I promise you can't. Violet, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Just like my surprise when I first heard someone ask, is Achilles supposed to be strong? Like, right? Right? For someone who is completely away from it, it's like you forget how much of it is knowledge that you have after learning a lot about stuff. You forget how it feels to be on the complete beginner side of things. That symbol is derived from the fact that when you're angry, your blood pressure increases, causing veins to rise, especially on the cranium. Yes, but it's also very unique to anime, and then maybe moved on to cartoons. But it's a very unique to anime language. The term you wanted is mama's boys. Boy mom is a fanfiction term. Figure it out. Mama's boy. Yeah, that's what I meant then. Hard to believe it? I know. If you're the smart one, then the rest of your family cannot breathe. My dad and I are the smart ones. I would mostly wonder how they survived to birth you. Like, here's the thing. You can be smart and dumb in different aspects of life, you know? Unfortunately, the personality lore will largely be overwritten by canon, but that's okay. She can still be super wholesome to Elise. Oh, well, here's the thing. How she treats me and my sister doesn't necessarily speak to how she behaves with other people, especially strangers. Like, you learn something about her dynamic with as a mom, but she's only a mother to 2 people in this world. You only learn about her dynamic as a mom, and the rest of us, the rest of you actually, that aren't my sister or me, that's a different story. Still not sure why Ellie's mom is a kaiju, but I'll roll with it. Rancor has that as a staple, I would say. I love it. Why is he dangling? Why is he not doing chores? She was really confused about that, but I see how you heard it. Shapeshifter plus Elder Power, I guess. Nah, she's not a shapeshifter, actually. Your dad, I can't believe, but I'm surprised you finished game sometime. Oi! Oi! So for drawing her, do we make her hair longer or shorter than yours? I told you guys you can make up whatever you want. Good enough for me, canon survived. The fun thing about me not giving much information is that you guys can create more. You guys can create more! And you can have fun with other canons. We need reference? No, you don't. No, you don't. Play with your toy. Play with your toys and enjoy it. Longer or shorter? I said no, you don't! Okay, and that's everything. That's more than 40 minutes. Holy shit. Guys, I need to progress the game. I need to move on. So that's everything that I need to react to and or talk about. Also, she loved the candle. For anyone who saw the candle that I was gifting her, she loved it. She immediately made a motion as if she was gonna eat it, and I told her, do not eat that. And then she said, is it a soy-based candle? And I was like, yes, it's soy-based. And she was like, oh, I love that. I love them so much more than glycerin. And I was like, good, I didn't know that, but glad that you like the soy more than the glycerin. And then she smelled it and she was like, oh, it smells like coffee and vanilla. And I was like, yes, it does exactly smell like that. And that wasn't that hard to figure out, considering that it looks like a coffee But regardless, I'm glad that you like it. And I got her a second candle that was very shiny and glittery, and she liked that because it was shiny and glittery. Time to find 2 things to stream. I'll find more than that, hopefully. Rest here with me for as long as you like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and little company's always nice. I think she said that for the last few times. Also, I may have made a mistake. Is it soy based? Yeah, so I can't eat it. No! So I may have made a mistake. In my grinding last time, I bought out everything that this person had to sell. And then this person said, I will soon be making my way up to the Great Citadel. As holy as I am with rosaries, I'm sure my path will not be an arduous one. And now I'm fucking scared. I'm fucking scared that I have doomed this character to die. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to buy out the shop. I didn't know that that was dangerous, and I'm scared. I'm terrified. Do I have anything that I can look at on that other side? Because it definitely looks like it. It looks like there's something I can go see. Oh wait, that's where the spitting thing was. Should I try and go to this side? Should I try and go up in this side somehow? I don't know if there is a way. I don't know if there is a way to go up around here. Haha! There is! Almost? Okay. Haha! Where am I? Okay! New stuff! New things! Fuck you! Uh-oh! 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 I don't wanna fall! I don't wanna fall! Okay. Knives it is! Yes, okay. No! Damn it! That's fine, I can still catch it. Should I fall? Will I die if I fall? I'm gonna fall. Whee! I'm not dead! I'm not dead! Nice! Nice. Oh, that looks scary. Well, that looks scary. Huh. Okay. Let me check out some stuff. Oh my god, a mossberry! I found it! The last one! Not that it matters anymore, but I found it! Oh, fuck. Well. Cute. Okay, I have a mossberry now. Okay, let me read the chat. Real fun. Have fun playing with your Silky Box. Thanks for the reaction relay, and see you Wednesday. Goodbye! Have a good rest of your day. Ellie's mother coming around for dinner. Cue vtuber. I don't know what vtuber is. What is the Silksong title screen doing in our chit-chat mom appreciation stream? Sorry it took that long. You're going to play Silksong today. Are you sure we can't spend another half hour talking about the Elyssia canon and non-canon designs? Nope. He takes off when you do that. Very annoying, especially if you happen to have not yet encountered a stringing machine like I hadn't. That is very annoying to me. Don't tell her. I know she's asking for it, but don't tell her. Tell what? Tell what? I don't know if that does anything, but it's funny if you potentially doomed that shopkeeper just trying to be a good customer. I hope I didn't. You didn't doom anyone, Ellie. Most people here were doomed by their own society. Oh, good point. Good point. Damn, you actually found this route without us having to tell you. Yay! Yippee! Everyone clap for that one. Everyone clap! I managed to do one thing. You're using tills without us telling you. Yeah, I'm full of surprises today, huh? Every time I hear that gross thing gurgling as it leaps around, I can't help but think of Sack Haddle. Sack Haddle? What is that? Why is it so dark? I get the feeling that I shouldn't be here. I get the feeling that I'm about to suffer a lot. Get the feeling I'm about to have a bad time. And at the same time, I'm not having a bad time yet. Maybe it's gonna be fine. Maybe? Okay. Oh no, I'm definitely about to have a bad time. I am definitely about to have a, have a bad time. Oh, I should heal. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, I've seen those before. I forgot because I haven't seen them in a while. I don't remember that guy. All right. Damn it. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Why are you not using the rosary magnet? And if you say I don't have the slots to equip it, yes, you do. No, I don't. No, I don't. Hamza David, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I beat Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment today. Is that a thing within the Shovel Knight game, or? Appreciation claps for the baby. I know that's supposed to be an insult, but I will take it. I will take it. I like that you said appreciation claps, and I'll take it for that, for what it is. So this is not where I'm supposed to go. How did I manage? Oh, yeah! No. Yeah! Okay. I found it again. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, this is the entire place. That's it. Okay. Nice to know. Nice to know. And she lost cocoon. No, I mean, I lost the one cocoon that I lost the one cocoon that I was already willing to lose. I don't know if you remember. When we got hit by that thing, I was like, yeah, I don't care. I do not care enough. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to go insane trying to recover that cocoon. I have like 80 pieces. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Spectre of Charmin is a DLC for Shovel Knight. I haven't played Shovel Knight. By the way, you should unlock that door from the other side if you choose to continue dying. How do I do that? How do I do that? That's a good question. I would love to, but how do I do that? All right, let's go get my cocoon. are beginning enemies. It really shouldn't be too hard. Let's get some silk. No! No! I wanted to get more silk. Haha! Idiot. Okay. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! I was not expecting to struggle against beginning enemies. Okay, shortcut. That's how you get out. Is there gonna be a mass shard in here? I would appreciate a mass shard. Oh! Oh, what is this? I feel like I've done this before, but I don't remember what he gave me last time. Oh, crest! Right! Right! That's how you get crests! Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. To change crest, open the crest screen on the menu. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I want to try it. I want to try it, please. Please, 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 I want to try it. Oh, I can try it already! Nice! Oh, that was a fucking waste. Okay, this one is also down. It's a lot faster, right? I'm guessing it's a lot faster. Because it's feeling faster. Okay, that shouldn't have taken me too... Oh, they're giving me this thing so I can try it. I understand. I see. I get it. And now, that's the shortcut. You have something to say, don't you? I see you've gone and opened up the Great Bone Gate back there. And without even asking my permission. Feeling curious, were you?
Any friend?
There is a vast grave beyond. I'd assume most bugs died climbing the path, but it seems many fell before their trek had barely commenced. Aye, lost their lives to beasts or to luck turned rotten. Others were simply formed too frail. At least those poor souls can rest together. Death and death and death, the eternal promise of our eternal kingdom. Eventually, it claims us all. Few are as foreign as you, Hunter dear. Visit me when you care. I look forward to hearing how your steps might shake our world. Oh, yes. I haven't even told her anything. She's just waiting for someone to give her a little bit of chatting. Whoop. You know what? I'm gonna stick with this crest for now. I'm gonna make sure to equip stuff into it though. Because I'm gonna need, at the very least, this. Oh! Wait, I have 2 yellows. And 1 red. And no blues. I kind of like this more. Because I don't need the blues. I mean, I probably do, but they are the worst kind so far. The blues are the least good so far. You have the exploration instinct of a rock if you're asking that question. I just want to make don't do things wrong. Ah! No! Why? Why are they gone? Why? I have no new things though. That's nice. A life-saving bridge. I've heard tell pilgrims sometimes fall down. I've heard tell the pilgrims sometimes fall down that big hole beside the settlement. Nasty way to end your journey. Before it even begins, I could build a bridge. If only I had the materials. You do now! Have fun. Have fun building, my builder fellow. Fast but short, even shorter reach. With how much I end up taking contact damage when I intended to hit, do you think it's a problem? Do you think that's a problem? That's the Hollow Knight 1 moveset, Pogo included. Now that you say it, I see it. You suck the crest juices out of that ancient corpse with your giant needle. I forgot. That's the Hollow Knight moveset. Plus, if you have enough silk for a heal, then you have 2% chance to crit with your attacks. Ooh. Oh. So your whole body contact damage will show up more often than as you accidentally face tank when trying to land a hit. No, I don't know. I think I already do enough contact damage trying to land a hit, so I don't think that changes. Best one for exploration IMO. I like the idea of it because I like fast weapons. This crest also trades 1 red slot for 1 yellow, so max you can have 1 red, 2 blues, and 3 yellows. And right now, I don't mind it because I don't like the blue things that much. Can you double take and say the blues are the worst and the yellows are the best tools? No, no, thank you. Oh no! The guy who said he was leaving left! I'm scared for him. I will totally not use it against you, promise. Also, don't go back to Reaper Crest and stick to your word about liking this one more. I need to test it before, but I think I'm gonna like it. Grand Hunt, can you take it? I'm gonna take all of them. I'm gonna take all of them. If I achieve them or not, it's a different story, but I'm gonna take all of them. Volatile Flint Beetles. Flint beetles have awoken in the marrow. The gems that grow in their bellies provide a pure, constant warmth. Harvest these treasures and be rewarded. Yes, please. I am the wish granter, after all. The terrible tyrant. A skull tyrant, largest of the Moros, loathsome, bony predators, prowls the caves above the great path. Slay the beast and keep us all safe. No problem, my dude. No problem. Love that shit. Okay, so now if I keep going to the marrow is almost entirely explored. If I go up, I could go here, but that's where the zone enemy is. What about this? Should I go there? Probably not yet. Probably not yet. You guys tell me if there's anything you think I should visit, do tell me. I want to go here. And I want to go here. Here. You know, this area. So I'm gonna fast travel now. Get myself to the marrow. Go there. Hope for the best. We're revisiting! Oh, it's this quest. Fire? Is everything in this game not fire, according to literally everyone who started playing it? You should go right first. Right without up? I gave up on Reaper pretty quickly. I found it too slow. Luck is bad enough by accident. Yeah, I don't like slow weapons. I'm not a fan of slow weapons. So when you say right, do you mean this? Do you mean this? Do you mean this? Or do you mean like straight up going to this area? Like the right furthest most thing? Because I guess that's not a bad place to go. Farfields is almost entirely explored except for this thing and this thing. So that's not bad. That is not bad. I'm gonna save in this thing just in case. Right from Bone Button, some flint beetle trails right there. So you mean the marrow, though? You mean the marrow? Because it is in the marrow. I guess I could. Okay, sure. Sure, I'll do it. Listen, today you guys are guiding me. So when you say right, do you mean like to the right, or to the right, or to the right? You understand the question, though? Like, right could be right up, right down, furthest right. It could be a lot of things. Roughly where you met Sherma, which was around here. Oh, I'm tracking the beasts. I am a hunter. Track. What did that do? It's showing me like where one of them was, but it's not. Oh, okay, okay. I haven't dealt with you in such a long time. Okay. Okay. Ooh, explosions! Okay. This guy has a lot of movement patterns. Lot of movement patterns. Got it, got it, got it. We go up here. We go here. We go here. Up, 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 up. Cocoon. Hit you. Okay, that one was the arch. I should check if I can parry those. Yes, I can. Cool. I said yes, I can. Cool, and then I forgot to parry every other time. Woo! Okay. I managed to parry. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're fine. Flint gem. Cool. Coolio! Where am I now? Close enough to a bench that I could go and try and sit on that bench. Maybe in the way I find a little something to kill so that I can get myself healed. Just like that. Alright. I forgot to check if I have a... Oh yeah! Nice. Okay. Where am I going? Bench. Okay, cool. So now... How many do I need to trail? How many of these things do I need? 2 more. And they're aromatic dung. Can be tried by their stone sheddings and their aromatic dung. That is not what I expected. He She can't even see the trail properly. No, I did end up seeing it, but it was kind of very low opacity. Good luck, I found them so goddamn annoying. They were kind of annoying, but... Is there a glitch? There should be a trail. There was, it was just low opacity. Strangely enough, there are beetles that are like leaving grenades in real life. It's called the bombardier beetle. Maybe that was the inspiration. Fun fact, you need to get 4 of them. 4? Not 3? Early hanging the enemy only damages you, not them. I know. So she indeed decided to wander off in some other direction for reasons beyond comprehension, but this is still gonna be entertaining. I'm doing what people tell me to do. I'm doing what people are telling me, bro. Also, how do I find the rest? How do I find anything else? 3, my bad. Yeah, I know. I need 3 of them. The question is, where are they? Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Okay. I think instead of chasing this right now, though, I should probably try and continue and hope that I find the dung. Because I don't really have a need to trail them all right now. Oh yeah, I have no shards. I need to recover all the shards that I donated. Like the good Samaritan that I am. Like the good wish granter that I am. Stupid. You fucking bug! Okay, I'm tired. Tired of that bug. He's not gonna chase me forever. Oh shit, maybe he will. Maybe he will chase me forever. Maybe he will, actually. Okay. Fuck you! Stupid ass. Alright, now... Oh no, not you again. Not you again. Have I mentioned that flying enemies tend to be like my weakness in this game? Where's my trail? I already forgot it because the stupid animals were attacking me. Where's the trail? Oh, where's the dung? Aha! Dung! Can you fucking stop? I cannot believe the stupid flying enemies are more of a problem. Hateful. Hateful stuff. Hateful stuff. Stupid beetle. Not the beetle. The stupid flying enemies. Clip that. I would be a fool not to expect it, I guess. I would be a fool if I didn't think you were going to. Hydrate! Okay. I will hydrate. You just explore this small area, wander around the marrow. I think I should just keep doing my backtracking to find every area of the map and then worry about the last one if I haven't found it. Because right now I'm gonna have 2 out of 3. I don't want to deal with that bitch again. I don't want to deal with that bitch again. You know, I'm fine. fine. I'm okay. I don't need it. We really do not need that. Oh, yeah. This feels so much better. The fact that it's so fast. Fuck you. Fuck you! Haha! Okay. Oh no! He's gonna come back and I'm gonna have to fight them both at the same time! I did not think that through. I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. Okay, okay. That little bitch is gone. I don't know what happened, but it's gone. So bad. I think I panicked. I'm not gonna say that I'm sure I did, but I think maybe I panicked because of the stupid flying one. Gamerman Gaming News, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. How are ya? Hi. Good job. I know. I screwed up. What? What? I jumped! I jumped! Anyways, I don't need to track that. I've done this a couple times now. I don't need it. Fuck you! This one killed me a good 4 or 5 times. I think my problem with it... I think my problem with this one was the fact that I panicked because I had a two flying... Sorry. 2 enemies at the same time, one of them being flying. That was slightly annoying of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't even give it a fair fight. I hate you. I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Second one. Come here, please. I said come... Yes, okay. Alright, now I feel safe. Now I can do this. No issues. No issues. No issues. No issues. Let me just heal for a second. As I said, no, wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh my god, for a second I thought maybe it had fallen in fucking spikes. For a second I thought that had fallen into spikes and I was gonna be very, very mad. So there are pilgrims with wings. Wouldn't that trivialize the climb? Well, clearly not, because they are now kind of zombies. So clearly they did lose themselves on the path in a different way, but they did. Okay, how do I go up? Where do I go up? Where do I go to go up? This path? Hell yeah! No, you were just grieving. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. It's always the flying ones. It's always the flying ones. Ah! Ah! Get away from me! Get away from me! What am I taking? A memory locket! That's good. Memory locket is good. That's not... Yes, it is. That is all the way up, right? Yeah, I don't think there's much more I can do. He was a doctor cutting up the strung up bugs to find out what's controlling them. Oh, was he? Wait, was he? He sounded like he was grieving. Wait, is it because of something on this says? In the air, the water everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside guts, tightest around the heart, pulsing rhythm, sick, alive, dead, something worse, deeper, must look deeper. Oh, because this is the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What if he had found a cure and I killed him? Think twice, I don't even think once! Me. In the permadeath mode, you can unlock limitless shard supply. It's a neat idea. A neater idea would have been not needing shards. I mean, it's functionally the same thing, right? Functionally the same thing. Look at how long the needle is, the blade, the handle is like a lance, so I don't get short reach thing. Well, I guess I could have changed the sprite. But I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Fortunately, key items are protected. At worst, you have to leave a room and come back. For what? For the memory lockets and stuff? Oh! For the thing that I dropped and that I thought that I had dropped into spikes. I see. Oh, thank God! So many hacks, Ellie. I know. You guys know that's one of my problems. Let me go save at the bench so I can write out the map. Oh yeah, look at that. The marrow is almost complete. Okay, I'll keep exploring the marrow then, and eventually I'm going to find it. If I keep going and I keep trying to find all the places that I haven't seen, I'm going to eventually find the last beetle. Would be nice to complete the wish in the very same stream. Do I want to go to the right first, or do I want to go down first? I want to go down first. Do I? Yes. Yes, I want to go down first. We know you like hugs. We should give you more of them. Yeah, I like hugs. Do you not? Ah! I like hugs. Do you not? Hugs are warm and nice. How about I stop impaling myself against the thing that wasn't even trying to get me? How about that? How about I stop being stupid? How about that, Ellie? Wouldn't that be fun? Before this zombie stuff was happening, it seems like an unfair advantage. What do you mean before this zombie stuff was happening, it seems like an unfair advantage? What the hell, Ellie? Why did you hit that guy? I didn't hit him! The string! The string controlled him! Did you not see that? The string got to him. It wasn't me. It wasn't me! Okay, I have an idea. That is not not my idea. That was that was not my idea. Amazing idea. That was not my idea. Oh God. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. My idea was to go. My idea was to go down here. I promise. Well, those are shards that I could have used. Oh no, I don't have the lava charm. I don't have the lava charm. Is that a problem? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's gonna be fine. We'll jump, we'll jump, we'll jump. Okay, now I need to be a little bit careful. And decide where I want to go. Not a bad place for the shotgun, because I can get both of them. I can get both of them at once sometimes. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, the confidence I wish you'd tell me to those spikes would stop not. I didn't intend. That was not my idea. When I say I like hugs, people give me a side eye. No, hugs are so good. Okay. I'm gonna keep going up until I find that bench, ideally. Haha! You thought I was gonna impale myself! Groceries! Money! So much money! Okay, okay. You thought I was gonna impale myself, but I didn't! Okay, cool. Yeah, I think from here maybe I can open that door. Right? Hell yeah! Finally! Finally! The closest bench is really far away. And I have things to do in here. Sadly, I can't. I must keep exploring this area. I must find a close bench. Okay. Both benches are annoying. This distance is nothing? Nope, right there. I need to find a bench that is close and comfy. I literally just did this. Huh? What is this place? Didn't I literally just do this? Oh, clearly not! Ah, okay, okay, cool.
Friend,
walk away. Ellie, sometimes you can just walk away. Sometimes you really just don't need to. Walking away is an option. And sometimes it's the best option, actually. Okay. Up here, there's a bench. Somewhere. A little bit higher up here, there's a bench somewhere. I don't like how far this is from the boss fight that I'm about to encounter. I don't know if it is a boss fight. It certainly looked like a boss fight. That's a picture coming right there. No, that's a mistake. That's just a mistake. Oh, yeah, the map. I can see the map now. Oh, yes. Let me take that out. Boom. Boom, baby. Now I have to go there, though, right? That's where the big one is. Is this what you expected, officer? When you said this is gonna be a good stream, is this what you were talking about? Is this what you thought that I was going to be doing? Huh? Or what are you saying about Hunter's March? I also wish that I could go do Hunter's March. That's like a thing that I still have to do that's weighing on my head. Okay. Okay. Down. Down from here. Which is down here. Right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Not that far away. Once I understand the map, which, you know, bound to never happen. Let me destroy the bones just in case. Hi, how big are you? You're really big! Can those damage him as well, or just me? Okay. No! Just you? Great. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, it feels very far away, though. It really does feel so far away. Okay, so down here, down. Ah! Well. Well. Contact damage plus 2 masks per hit. Yeah. But doesn't everything have contact damage? So... Always doubt your sense of direction, Ellie. I do. I always do. Most times, actually, although there are times where the only option is to throw hands. Oh, you mean for when I said that an option is to walk away? Walk away is an option. Yep. I keep forgetting that walking away is an option, you know? Every time I have to come hit these guys, though, and that's slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. No, I don't have to hit this guy. I need to go down. Ellie, come on. Clearly you didn't. Alright. I was saying about the sandy, windy place in the upper left part of the world, but I fully expected you to wander off and get lost, to be honest. Oh, no. Today, the intention was to revisit the map. Today was the I finally got wall jump, bitches. I'm going to see every part of the map that I couldn't before kind of day. And then we still have to do Hunter's March. You're in the way to my cocoon! Like, walk under me, you know? There are far worse runbacks in this game. This is nothing. But I get lost. But I get lost easily. Okay, this one is the only one that I need to kill so that I can walk past it. The rest I can avoid because I need to come down here. I'm learning it! I'm learning the path! Top of his head doesn't take damage. Yeah, I noticed. I did notice, indeed. And then right as I say that, she takes a blow to the top of the head and she's out. Why right on my cocoon? Why right on my cocoon, sir? Sir? Why right there? Was that necessary? Finally a good heal. Excuse me? Why did you jump that long, bro? Shit! Cocoon. That's what I was saying. Since we're at it, how many... I have 179. That's not that much. I wish I could find a stringing machine. Stringing machine would be nice. Okay, now I can delete this for real. And we can chase the other side. this one. And that's gonna be the entirety of the marrow. And then I still have to find the last dung beetle thing. Okay. Okay. Let's go save. Do I remember where the save is? Here. It's around here. Cool. You missed the spot in the tunnels below the arena. Thank you for the warning. I'm gonna go save and then we're gonna go right back. Oh. And then we're gonna go right back there so that you can guide me to what I lost. What I missed. I would like to not have missed it, please. I would like to not miss it, so... You said below the arena. Let's ignore that. I tried here and there was nothing. Here? Oh! Oh! This spot. Okay. And that's it, right? I just killed like your granddaddy. Let's not do this. I mean, I am gonna kill you, but... Thank you! Thank you for warning me! Did I miss anything else? That was it, right? I didn't miss anything else. You came from here, down now. Thank you for the warning. I get lost so easily. It's just that I remember. You didn't even get to the actual place, but I remember being here. Like this one I saw for sure. There were rosaries in there, money. Oh! Oh, yeah! I remember now. I remember. I saw it and then I was like, no, wait. Let me make sure. Yeah, I remember now. This side. This side. I remember I wanted to find a bench before going in here because it felt like a very deadly spot. Thought it was gonna have something more special than just rosaries. And now I feel like a fool for skipping it before. She remembered! Yeah, I remembered! For once. You know how I sometimes tell you, oh, today's being a bad stream? Well, actually, today I feel the opposite. Today's being a good stream. Did I just impale myself to spikes twice? Yes, I did. But I also beat that big guy on my second try. And I accomplished a wish already, I think. And now, I'm going to try and get that last beetle. And accomplish the other wish. As a wish granter. Grant that wish. You have 200 rosaries. Now, don't lose here. The thing is, until I find a stringing machine. And I'm not going to go looking for one. I have more important things to do. You know that I grind off stream, so it's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. If I could find a stringing machine that is like right next to a fast travel, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Let's go all the way to the right now to find this spot, right? Hopefully I find my third fire beetle on the way. I distinctly remember avoiding this part. I did avoid it. And and then forgot promptly. I first avoided it, then completely forgot about it. Okay. Okay. Gonna heal. Fuck it. Would be faster if you go all the way down to the right. No. I ended up finding it. Like the stringing machine close to the bar in Greymore. Ooh, that's an option. That was stupid. That's an option, isn't it? I saw orange and I thought maybe that was the dung, but it wasn't. So the question is, can I move to those places, or are they blocked by something else and it's not really related to wall jump at all whatsoever? Because that's another option. Maybe it's not related to the wall jump, and I could have gone there before. Maybe. Oh! The last one. Yes. Oh, it's going to the other side. Wait, give me a second. Give me just a minute. Oh! It's not marked on the map because it's technically not part of... Yeah, because I've already been here. Also, by the way, these are... No? Okay. So I've already been here, so I don't really have any reason to be here until I actually do Hunter's March. Got it. 20 minutes? No, I'm going long today. Sorry, no, there's no way I'm gonna avoid that. Fuck it, okay, let's do it. There's no bench here, bench down? Yeah, okay, you're right. That would be a much better spot to have to return from. You spend like 40 minutes on pre-game chat, give yourself an hour. Yeah, I spend too long not gaming. I want to go ahead and play a little bit more. Wasn't enough progress. I want more progress. Oh, I was really hoping the boulder was going to get rid of him. I was really hoping the boulder was gonna fall on him. Those are always cool. Those kind of kills. Alright. He's gone. Now I lost the trail. Now I lost the trail thanks to you and your freaking flying kin. Hate them. Is it up here? I have to hope. I just have to. Because I lost the trail. You haven't found Shakira to buy a map for Hunter's March? Not yet. Not yet, I haven't. I've gone there. That was where one of the shards was. I doubt the beetle is there. Fuck! Now I have to find the freaking dongle over again. Wait. Oh. Oh, he was right here, guys! He was here, actually. You ripped him to threads. As I was saying, today feels like a good day. Today feels like a good stream day. Like I'm being able to do shit. Like I'm being able to do, you know? Oh! before. How had I not found this? Anyways, I guess now my best bet would be to fast travel to Greymore, save string. I'm gonna go down to the docks. I have a plan, and this time it does not involve spiking myself. I have a plan. We go this way. We use the fast travel in the docks, in the deep docks, but in the way we try and figure out what that is. Now that I have wall jump, I have a hope that maybe I can access it, and maybe I can't, but I have to hope. Oi. I don't know why one of my responses to this game is to just imitate the things that they say. Okay. Is there anywhere I can wall jump? I am so desperate to find that thing. I know that this side has a gate, but what about the other side? How do I get to the other side? Also, there's a bench around here, so maybe I should save around here? Or fast travel. It's so high. Good, she didn't fall in lava. Sigh! What are you sighing about? What are you sighing about? Please tell me. I want to understand what I'm doing wrong. Please. I don't know. No, you do. You do understand what you're saying at. Maybe I'll just fast travel. Maybe I'll just fast travel and get myself to bottom. Fine. Fine. Go down for mask? Down? Down where? Wait. Hit the lever. Holy crap, that was close. You tore him apart like a piñata and a shatter. Yes, I do. Go down for mask. Right now for mask. Oh, God. How many times did I miss the mask? Okay. I'm trying. Have you seen how many clips there are of singing along with the Sherma? Yeah, of course. Richard sent that message 8 minutes ago. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna try and save so that I don't lose this progress. Should be fast enough, and then we're gonna go. And then we're gonna actually go to where the mask is supposed to be. Because I would like the mask, please. I would like the mask. So you said that when I was... Where? Alright. Okay. Trying to find the mask. Trying to find the fraction of the mask. I can do this. You said it when I was... Not out here, right? No, when I was out here. When you entered this screen from up. Okay, when I entered this screen from up. When I entered this screen from up. From here. Aha! So, from here. She killed a merchant? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. What? know if you're trolling or not. Please. I don't want to make mistakes. At least like the sun. What? Warm, dazzling, life-giving? No, she has an 8-minute delay. 8 minutes is better than 20. I've had times when I had 20. That pilgrim did spring a ton of rosaries. I'm gonna hope that that didn't save. I'm gonna hope the game auto saves. No! Ah! It said save and quit. But if you're not on a bench. Maybe if you alt F4. It's too fucking late now. Why does the game have a... The good news is that you got 100 rosaries for him. But I don't want 100 rosaries from him. I want not to kill the merchant. That's the first time I'm actually mad at the game. Like, actually mad. The game should not have creatures, friendly creatures that you can kill that easily without even realizing. Who cares about the body for the count? I care! I care! Good news is... No, I know you can read. You spent 40 minutes doing it at the start of the stream. I know. Thanks, Ed. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome. Which prompts the question, what did he do with the others? You have to give him about 1,000 altogether? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? Bongos has a point, 100 rosaries is nothing. Yeah, I want the NPC, not the 100 rosaries. I don't care about that. I care about the NPC not being dead because of me. I don't like that. He leaves once you buy everything in his store. That's why more than 100. Wait, is that the merchant that I sent out? Wait, what? I'm literally so upset. Like, maybe I don't want to keep playing another hour, actually. That upset me a lot. I don't like the game. Try to keep up? I do try to keep up. You did the thing? Is this where I have to go? Yes, yes it is. I can't even be excited about that now. I really don't like the game making it so easy to kill an NPC without realizing. Like, I genuinely am stressed out over that. I'm stressed out over that. If it makes you feel any better, I don't remember a merchant around here. It doesn't make me feel any better because I killed a merchant. That was probably not even gonna attack me, was it? Not the first, not the last one? Well, that's upsetting to me. That's what people should be complaining about, not the 2 masks of contact damage or whatever. Okay, so... now I have to find that place again, which should be fine. Should be easy. I'm so upset. I'm gonna do that arena and maybe, like, legitimately, maybe I'll stop. Because this soured my entire mood at the game right now. At least I'll find the fucking... He got silked, you had to fight him? You sure? You got Silk to turn aggressive? Okay. So wait, there wasn't any way to save him? So there wasn't any way to not fight him then? This is important information for me. Fuck you, bro! Why did you have to spawn there? I'm already mad. I'm gonna get madder at everything. Keanu lived his usefulness mostly. His usefulness was being alive. Literally nothing you could have done. What Richard said, he got possessed and nothing you could do. You guys promise? Do you guys promise that I didn't kill him and you could have been avoided? Are you guys sure? Okay, we're gonna avoid all of those. Avoid you, avoid you, avoid you, avoid you, avoid you. Bait you first. There we go. Okay, avoid, 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 avoid. I can't avoid you, sadly. You can have to die, I'm sorry. How far are you gonna follow me, bro? Give it up. Team Jerry might be bastards, but not this much bastards. Okay, so you guys scared me. You guys were just trolling me then. Meanly. Okay, cool. Not trolling, you misunderstood. You guys told me no, you killed the merchant as if it was something that could be avoided. Oh, please die to the lava. Can you die to the lava? Can they die to the lava? That would be great. Okay. No! I'm not even done! I'm not done! Wait! Careful! One hit, one hit, one hit. Oh, okay, fuck! This is gonna be bad! This is gonna be bad! Oh, thank goodness he died from the lava! Thank God! Okay, okay. Oh no! This is bad. This is bad. This is. You Silksong every now and then. I beg you. You're so right. Oh, I should have used Silkstorm. I should have used Silkstorm. You're so right. Okay, wait. I feel like that has to have been close to the end, right? That has to have been close to the end. They had already sent 3 complex enemies at the same time. So they had to be. Kill, 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 kill. Sorry, bye. No! Fine. Fine. Now this guy's going to follow me until the end of the fucking earth. Okay, and now before I go to the arena, you could have just avoided him at most. You cannot kill non-aggressive characters. Oh, okay. Okay. You could have tried to jump over him, but he was on a high ledge. He might have lunged and fell into the lava. Not trolling, you misunderstood. Leo overblowing us as always. I just really don't want to kill them. You made a hornet sandwich. I did. Probably the last enemies, probably. Which is very disappointing. Yes, okay. Kill that one right away. Awesome. Ha! Okay, good. I need him to fall into the lava. I don't know if I can manage. Oh, come on! No, those flying enemies are a fucking nightmare. Ah! You're doing really well with the Wanderer's Crest, by the way. Because I'm fast and loose player more than a heavy and I'm a fast and weak blade kind of player more than a heavy, bad, slow kind of player. Muscle memory from Hollow Knight? No, remember I didn't play Hollow Knight. Remember that I did. Oh! Remember that I didn't actually play Hollow Knight? It's just like my playstyle. Okay, full silk. That's what I wanted. Cool. All right. The only good thing about those fly enemies is that they can bonk against each other, which is funny. It is quite funny. They look really cute when they do that. It is kind of funny, but I hate them. That guy is persistent. He's so persistent. It's like, why are you so obsessed with me, bro? Why are you so obsessed with me? That was such a waste! That was such a waste. Okay, one hit, please. Awesome. Okay. Oh my god! I swear to God, these two worse than the other bosses that I've done. Worse than the fucking big boss that I fought today. Those two worse than the ant bully. I don't care. I'll die on this hill. In this game, the worst thing isn't the tankiness of the enemies, it's the flying enemies. Stop petting them. I'm trying not to. I'm trying. Something about my brain doesn't align with the flight patterns, I guess. Something about my brain does not align with flight pattern of movement, I guess. That small flying enemy got all of your 5 masks. He was the MVP. Yeah. The small flying enemies are so much worse than the freaking big guys. Okay. Come on, come on. Come out here. I need to kill you fast so I can focus on the real enemy. These guys. Okay. Yeah! Die! Huh? Okay, okay, okay. Okay! Good! Good! Good, 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 good. Okay, I got rid of one. It's not the best, but I got rid of one. I'll take that. 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 Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm so stressed! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Finally, finally. Guys, I hate flying enemies. Good job, you got no improvement against bosses. I don't care. I don't care, bro, it's fine. I defeated the flying enemies. I love it when Ellie remembers she can use Silksong, she forgets she can use daggers. There's only so much space in this brain. There's only so much space, bro. Yeah. Gonna go. Thanks for stream. Bye-bye. Goodbye, research. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you had a good day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And that you sleep very well. Okay, I am now going to go to Bone Bottom. I'm going to complete my wishes granted. I'm going to go to the Farlands. What's that the name? The Farfields. I'm gonna go to the Farfields. Gonna go to the Farfields. Explore that last bit that required wall jump. So I did all of that. Except for the high places which don't really require wall jump. The Marrow is finally almost like entirely completed because that bit up there is not the Marrow, is the Hunter's March. The Deep Docks. Oh, the Deep Docks still has space. Maybe I should go there. Maybe I should go there. Oh, it's not completed. There's a little bit. But that doesn't look like you get there from... How do you get there? Oh, that's probably just a different biome, isn't it? Or is it a gate? I want to go here. I want to go here. And I want to go here so I can complete the Farfields. I like completing maps. That's one of the things that I really like about Metroidvania. I like completing maps. Hey, bud! Sister, what is that long gleaming tooth you carry with you? Is it a weapon? It is indeed, though you need not fear. I will not raise it against you. Its edge is meant for predators and other foes. You cannot get to the extreme right of Farfields without harpoon. Okay, thank you for saving me a lot of time, actually. You barely explored a third of the Deep Docks? What? What? Now you die in 3 hits instead of 3 hits. It's still better because remember, my biggest threat is platforming and the little flying bitches. So those don't deal 2 masks. I think that's a common key gate. I don't remember. I have a key. You also need harpoon to get into deeper Deep Docks. I strongly suggest you arm yourself similarly before your own journey begins. Alas, for a pilgrim, that's sin you speak of, sister. We arm ourselves with prayer, garb ourselves in faith, and hope they prove enough to reach the Citadel's glory. Such is our way. So you're going to die. Oh god, Sharma's going to die. Sharma's totally going to die. Heavy rosary necklace. How much is that? How much? 220 rosaries? Ooh, nice. 220 rosaries. That's quite nice. So, you're saying not to the far fields, not to... You're saying not to the far fields, not to the deeper docks. So what can I do? What can I do? Nothing. I can go here-ish. There-ish. I can go here-ish. And here-ish. But that's like the progress. Before doing those two, I want to do Hunter's March. So let's go to the... Let's go to the... Let's go to the deep docks. And go up? I guess? The corpses turn around your way should be a clue about how well that's been going. Exactly. Don't tell me Sharma's going to die. My heart cannot handle the thought of losing the cuteness that is her singing. That's my concern. I really fear. I have so much fear inside my heart that Sharma's gonna die. I don't want her to. I really don't want her to. No, wait! No! Elevator! Elevator! Wait for me, please. You can try tackling Hunter's March next time. That's what I really want to tackle next. Next up, I want to do Hunter's March. You have enough rosaries to go buy something from the Four Sister, but I think you don't have any ore. No, I don't have any ore. That's the problem. Four Sister is the blacksmith that crafted you the lava charm, if you don't remember. Yeah, I assumed, but like the problem is the ore. I bought the ore and I used it on the lava charm that I should probably be wearing right now. The lava charm that I probably should be wearing right about now. Hi, you assholes! What are you doing here? I thought you were in Hunter's March. Why are they here? Okay, I'm here. I'm here is one of the ways. Oh my god! As I said, see, it's not the bosses. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Get those 300 rosaries back is the intention. Will it happen? I don't know. Fucking little flying bitches. That is why one mask is important. Could very well be a game changer for me. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Seriously? Okay. Fuck you! Fuck that guy! Fuck that guy! Okay. So, where am I? I'm here. Got it. Huh? There's nothing here. What is that for? What's the point of that? No, excuse me! There's no way. Aha! I was doing it wrong. I was like, there's no way you can't wall jump that. Why is it so fucking difficult? Why? Why? Jesus, I did it once! Okay. No, I really fucking can't. What? What? What the fuck? Lurker mode, try jumping off the lower wall to get you there. Thank you! Oh my god! Thank you! That should not have been that hard. That shouldn't have been that difficult. I've been here. I have fucking been here. I have fucking been here. I have fucking been here. I need to find Shakira, sorry. I need to find Shakira. Cause this is the second fucking time that I'm around this area. Oh, yeah. See, that I would not be able to do without the fast sword. Without the fast sword, that would be impossible. For me, at least. Alright, going bye. Goodbye, Research. Thank you for being here. Thank you. The bench was right there too, but gonna save you time. This way leads to 100 March, but there's a gate locked from the other side. If only you had 3 more lockets to unlock a blue slot and equip the lava charm. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Time not saved because you never reach out when you're supposed to. You still saved me time. The fuck is that? Oh, Bandus, I'm guessing. It's trying to catch me. It's trying to catch me. Oh no. Let him win for funsies? What the fuck was that? Well, guess you're getting kidnapped. Fucking guess so. It was an honor to watch Silksong with you guys. What? When he can capture you? A fucking apparently. I'm naked now. Great place to end? No, fuck that. This lab. I have rosaries to string! What the fuck do you mean? He stripped me of everything. He took everything. He took everything! Along with the mark of heretic. And you're nude. Great. Along with the mark of apostate. Well, I guess maybe I will have to leave it here. I don't have my cape. I can't float down. I might have to actually leave it here. God. Along with the mark of indolent. I don't know what any of these words mean. What does any of this mean? I didn't realize Hornet could box. Well, take your weapon away. She's not gonna stop slaying. What the fuck? What the fuck are you? They I want my stuff. There's a speedrun category to lock you in here without a way to leave? That's so stupid. That's so silly. Oi! Oi! Hey! Hey, those are my things! Bitches! Bitches! Let me in! Let me in! Wait, wait! Ah! 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 God, okay. Okay. Oh, great! And I have, like, no damage because I'm just kicking. No, that's cool. No, that's great! A flying enemy! My favorite! Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving it here for today. Okay! Okay! Cool. Cool. Next time, I wanted to do Hunter's March. But I guess not! Next time, I guess I'm trying to save myself from a kidnapping and recover all of my shit. Which is gonna be smooth and fast, I'm sure. She's naked! She is. I unwittingly dodged this. Well, how does it feel seeing it for the first time? How does it feel knowing that this is what happens when you suck? Welcome to the longest side quest in the game, Ellie. No, no, don't say it's the longest. That means that I'm not gonna be doing Hunter's March in a billion years. Whoa, fun service. Such a dirty stream, this one. Good news, you found the shortcut to the Citadel, kind of. I don't want to go to the Citadel. I want to do Hunter's March. That is what I want to do. I don't want to be here. Hornet, put some clothes on. This is YouTube for crying out loud. Hornet has no clothes. You'll have to excuse her. You'll have to be a little bit patient with her. She's been robbed blind. Wait, so all those screenshots weren't modded? It's an actual game content? Well, apparently, yes. There is a speedrun category now, I read that. I know where you are, at least. Wow, you can get here way ahead of time. Yeah, against your will. This was not where I wanted to be. Well, heretic means one who defies dogma. Indolent means lazy. Okay, so I'm guessing all of those people stealing my stuff are each one of them have I'm guessing each one of them has a key. One of them being an indolent, one of them being the heretic, one of them being the apostle or whatever the fuck, because I saw many key locks, and I think there's a high chance there's the same amount of key locks as there is motherfuckers who steal my stuff. Oh, so that's why she hates this guy so much. She? She as in Hornet, or she as in me? What? Who hates this guy so much? I hate them. They kidnapped me and then they robbed me of everything I own. So I hate them. But is it also canonical that Hornet hates their fucking guts? She has a reason to. She has a good reason to. If you kill the guys that capture you in the game, you can miss this entire area forever. So you're saying there's more of them. So you're saying there's more of them. That's a neat thing, Ellie. You don't. This is a Bastille. What the fuck is a Bastille? That sounds like a song title. Or a group title? It sounds familiar. But like, not from the actual meaning of the word. It sounds familiar because of music. I got in here while exploring. Well, that sounds pleasant. Well, that sounds pleasant. Worst part of this, you can't farm off stream anymore. No, I cannot. However, I am glad that when I farmed quite a bit. I don't know if you noticed, I had 10 strings, plus 1 necklace, plus the heavy necklace that I got today. So that's quite a bit of money that we have saved up for whenever we need to use it. The problem is, those fucking assholes have it, don't they? They stole everything I have, so they probably also stole all my money, didn't they? So yeah, the good news is I still have a bunch of strings and necklaces and stuff like that. The bad news is, when I say I have, I mean they are technically mine, but not in my possession currently. I only found out about the kidnapping after I beat the bug with the cage. On the one hand, I'm kind of happy that I did get kidnapped, because otherwise I never would have seen this content. It's kind of fun, but at the same time, I lost everything and I can't even farm upstream. Wait, this also means you can't grind anything off stream now. How is Ellie going to handle waiting longer to get to play again? I've done several weeks without being able to grind off stream because of the places where I ended up in the map. That's kind of like something that I'm already used to. There were several moments right before the bear arena. I couldn't grind for the entire stream. When I was about to get the wall jump, I couldn't grind between streams. So like there are moments in which I don't really get to grind between stream. I'm used to it. You can get in there, but you miss the naked hornet area. You miss the naked hornet part, which I don't know. Is it gonna be enjoyable? For a half spider, she has no abdomen. Kind of sad. But she's also half worm. So long and thin. Apostate, one who renounces faith entirely. You only get 2 keys here. Oh. Hornet does not like the people who live in that area. She writes about it in her bestiary. Well, now you know why. Hornet is racist. I wouldn't call it racist if she got kidnapped by those people. I think she has a right to hate them. She doesn't describe them nicely. For good reason. Astroman! Welcome, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome! Hello, I'm late, am I? Kind of, Astroman. You see, I was going to keep playing for a little bit longer today because it took me 40 minutes to get into the game. But then I got kidnapped in the game, and now I have no idea where to go. I have no inventory. I have no weapon. I have half of my abilities, or at least one ability is missing, and it's overwhelming. So I'm going to give it a week, and then I'm going to figure out what I can do about this and how to save myself from being kidnapped. So you arrived when the game had already said you have to stop here. Read the close description after you get it back. I hope that I remember. If you can remind me, that would be best. A jail, a prison, an oubliette. Funnily enough, I know the words jail, prison, and oubliette, but I didn't know the term Bastille. There gotta be a way that I can get out of here, though. Good news, this means your 300 rosaries are safe until you get your clothes back. Bad news, you cannot leave until you get your clothes back. That's great news, man. That's so good to know, man. That's great news. That's cool. Haley, do you know Chrono Gear Word of Time? I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. If I remember correctly, it's like a turn-based RPG, which is like not my scene. Well, next week shall be interesting indeed. I guess so, man. I guess so. We're gonna have to be really careful. She'll just have to grind Slime Rancher off stream instead. Poor Snake. I actually already have... I have 2 machines to enter the Grain Labyrinths. I filled up every single unused square of my ranch so far, and I have enough money to buy a new expansion. And I think I gave myself a couple of upgrades. Oh, something happened last time. Okay, nobody cares here except Hotpants because he's the only one who has played the game, I think. I don't know. Slime Rancher 2. I was grinding when electrical storm happened. So now I have a bunch of resources. Well, a bunch. 2 resources that apparently only happened during a lightning storm. Finally found a yellow slime? No, sadly no. But I got 2 resources for slime science that only appear during an electrical storm. Nice, yeah, those are unique to the storm. Yeah, and I got a few. So, interested to know what I can do with that. Did you get struck? Yeah, and I got an achievement for it. I got struck and I got an achievement for it. Define enjoyable because I hated this side quest with all of my heart. Well, that doesn't bode well. So that's what you've been looking forward to, Silksong, huh? What? Why? Huh? I also didn't get captured. I didn't even know you could get captured until much later. Great. I'm the only stupid idiot who got captured. That's fine. That's fine. The thing I love about these streams in particular is that Ellie keeps showing me things that I missed. And hey, that's one of the peak values of streaming. It is an action platformer Mega Man X style. Oh, I got it confused with something else then. Okay, so the name sounds familiar, but clearly I'm confusing it with some other beloved title. Hornet's description to the fly enemies in her journal becomes more aggressive after this, I believe. But people who didn't even get kidnapped are telling me that the descriptions are unfavorable. So clearly she felt that way even before getting kidnapped. Because Hornet is half for him? No, that's not what I look forward to. It's just a good game. I really enjoyed today. I really enjoyed the beetle hunting. I really enjoyed that big skull guy. I really enjoyed getting my last mask. I didn't enjoy killing the merchant. That ruined my mood for a bit. I achieved 2 new wishes. And I got, oh, the new crest. So I got a few things, just not as many as I wish, but I got a few things. My brother did get captured though, so there's that. Don't feel bad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the reassurance. Unfavorable is not the same as aggressive, Ellie. So when I'm done, I guess I'll be interested, but I'll forget. That's my problem. I guess I'll be interested in seeing how the bestiary changes, if it changes. If I remember after I'm done, I'm not gonna remember, but that would be cool to see. Today was good, got a lot done too. It felt like not a lot, but I got kidnapped, so what can you do about it? I knew about it. Fambulang got caught, so don't feel too bad. Okay, nice. Thank you. You got paid. You got mugged. You got arrested. Typical weekend for you, I suppose, but exciting for us. It's not typical weekend, actually. I don't know what gave you the impression that I normally get kidnapped, but no, really. One merchant, I bought out one of the merchants, and then I killed a bug that had a lot of money, and everyone told me that that was the merchant that had left for the pilgrimage. You're paying in prison years now for killing the corpse of the merchant. I didn't want to. I didn't want to, officer. I didn't want to. But yeah, I didn't enjoy that part. I wish I could have gotten farther in my exploration of the map. But I guess I'm gonna put that on pause because there's so much of it that I thought, okay, now I can probably go everywhere, right? Now I can go everywhere. It has to be. And then people said that I still couldn't get to the far lands and to the deep docks areas that I'm missing. So I think right now, to complete the map, I think my best bet is to do Hunter's March. The problem is that I'm in prison. Help! Help me! Someone take me out of prison! Someone send me one of those cakes that has like a nail filer inside! Please! I need help! You guys would help me escape prison, right? You guys would help me. Right? In Hollow Knight, there was one NPC that gets corrupted, and if you want to save her, you need to finish the game the hard way. Oh, no, I know. Which is... You're talking about... what was her name? I think she was called Mira or something like that. She is the reason I don't trust this game to keep Sharma alive the entire time. She's the reason, and I'm fucking scared. I have no idea who you're talking about. About Hollow Knight or about... I already forgot. Or the merchant. And many people did it. Yeah, I know. It breaks my heart. That NPC breaks my freaking heart. I'm back from lurking. Welcome back. Hi. Rancor, welcome back. Hi. I thought she was talking to me for a moment. Maybe I was. I don't know. We already did, remember? No, but I'm in jail again. You have to take me out again. You have to take me out again. I did a quick search on the VR chat models without legs, and I didn't really get any results. But it is surprising to me. It sounds like people are overthinking it. The thing is, you need to figure out a way to make it look natural while tracking with the software that normally is designed for legs. You know? Tracking software for full body tracking is designed for legs. And you have to find a way to translate the tracking signals from those systems into natural looking tail movement. It's difficult. It's a challenge. The merchant thing. So in Bone Bottom, there's the merchant that strings your rosaries and that sells you a couple of things. And I bought it out last time that I was grinding. I ground. When I had enough money to buy him out, I bought it out. Immediately, he was like, oh, well, you bought everything that I had, so I guess I have no reason to be here. I'm going to go in my pilgrimage. And I was like, fuck, I killed you. You are going to die on the way. But I didn't expect that I was going to be the one to kill it on the way. Because he got possessed by Silk. Let's say the model does need legs to function. Just make the legs invisible and animate the tail. Yeah, but then how do you translate what movements to tail movements? When you buy all the items from the first merchant, he leaves the town, and you can find him as an enemy later that drops 100 rosaries. I killed him. I didn't want to kill him. I totally help, but there's like a 40% chance I get caught and sit and sulk with you. And you're saying I'm not worth the risk? You're saying you wouldn't risk it to get me out of prison? You're saying you wouldn't take that 40% chance? So that I can be free? Understandable. I think I found that hard thing to find, Ellie. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's a really annoying mechanic. You would think the game would encourage you to want to get all the items and use the shop fully. Yes, it does. It does want you to use the shop fully so that it can send the merchant away and give you those 100 rosaries back when you kill it. The thing about Team Cherry is they don't write good feel stories. They write stories that at their worst are really, really bummer. In the first game, as Leo was saying, they added a very cute NPC that everyone loves, and it's unsavable if you play the game normally. And also there's another NPC that you only get to read his diary and learn about how cute of an NPC he is if you kill him. So Team Cherry has a lot of cruelty in the games, actually. If the model is moving forward, animate the tail just like snakes in video games. But you can do a lot more than just move forwards, can't you? If you have legs, you can split them, for example, and then that becomes a problem. What about jumping? What about turning around in a circle? Spinning? You know? What about crouching? There's a lot to think about and translate. It's a lot of work to do without any sort of guarantee that anyone is going to pay for it. So no one figures it out, because there's no reason to figure it out. I get the feeling I killed him without knowing it was him. I mean, I also didn't realize, and then I was told by chat and I felt bad. Look at the good side, Ellie. The ants in Hunter's March would totally kill him instead of you. He was heading to Hunter's March. Yeah, he was dead either way. He was dead either way. I killed him the moment that I depleted his stock. Of course, if we have Ellie with legs, then we can have steppies, which is a motivation for Ellie to not have legs. I think the motivation is I want to be 3D one day. Did Ellie lose the rosaries too? I mean, I lost everything. I've been mugged. I'm naked. I have nothing on me. Did you should delete my first comment? TikTok to Ellie and focus only on the tail. No, that's a different thing. That's a different thing because that's not reactive to anything. Guided by him movement and the part moving is a tail part. Yeah, but that's an animation. That's an automatic animation. You guys are... you say overthinking. I think you're underthinking. You're underthinking just how many different signals are needing a translation for something like 3D tracking with a lamia tail. You just need to know what to translate and what to ignore. But you also need to understand what to translate into what. In Hollow Knight, there's one NPC that joins you in battle and dies delivering the final blow to a boss. But the good side of that death is that she wanted to die as a warrior. Yeah, she made me sad. But it's like, it is what she wanted. It is what she wanted. The ones that really make me sad are, again, I don't remember her name that well. Mira or something like that? The little minor one. And Quint. Whatever his name was. You could only read the hip moment and the feet, and that is depending on the feet to hip position. You ignore even the feet. Don't know about getting into Argentina, but the 3D tracking hardware is a lot more affordable nowadays. Not here because they literally don't sell it. No one imports things that are super expensive and no one's gonna buy, so it's almost impossible to get VR stuff, 3D tracking stuff here. Nah. The merchant looks the same as the rest of the enemies there. I'm pretty sure I bumped into him without him noticing. I didn't notice. I didn't even notice. Isn't reacting to her hip movement just to understand where the anchor. It's just reacting to the hip movement to understand where the anchor is. But the wagging, that's an animation. Mila! 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 To let me tell you, can't translate all. You have to ignore parts. Also, how much you want to translate. There are 3D models that can follow even the glutes movements and put it into the model. Those all are decisions that you have to realize and translate. Every single part that could go into a 3D model, you have to figure out how you would translate it into a lamia tail and make it look natural. For me, the most tragic character in Hollow Knight is Big Bro. Yeah, but you don't meet him, and that makes it less... The fact that you never meet him makes it less impactful for the player. You never got to meet him before his fate was already sealed, you know? Do not remember the exact price, but Furihana makes it tracking on her 3D streams, and I remember the gear being very affordable, like less than 2 games. Yeah, if you live in a place where you can just buy it. If you live in my country, technology is taxed heavily, and especially when it comes into the country, like customs-wise. The 3D model itself would be more expensive than the gear nowadays. I don't know in my country. Come on, Ali, you didn't notice the huge amount of rosaries the merchant dropped? No! I mean, I did notice the rosaries, but I was just confused until you guys said it. Ellie, what are you aiming even on a 3D tail movement? What I mean is, how much are you aiming? Like having a model in 16K resolution and having a model in full HD resolution? Those are thoughts that I don't have in my mind right now. Because I know it's a million years away. So there's literally no reason for me to think that. There's a lot of obstacles that need to be handled first. At the end of the day, maybe that would be a decision I don't even have. Maybe at the end of the day, everything else that I have to fix would like enforce a cap in resolution. So there's no point in wondering or worrying about that. Eventually, you're gonna have to give up on these fancy artistic rigs and just motion capture your real tail. Yeah, probably. Does Throne work in Argentina? No. Let me go check the website right now, but if nothing has changed in the last years, nothing is gonna change. The thing about Throne in here... The website does say that it... Like, the website says that it works, but the only thing that works is it gives you the money for the thing. Which, it's... Like, if you guys are only going to be able to donate money, then there's literally no point in doing it through Throne. The entire point of Throne is that they buy the thing and send it to you. If I don't have that, it's the exact same as if you were donating money elsewhere. Yeah. It does not work. It just gives you the money. Which is literally the same as you guys giving money in better ways. I kind of have an idea on how to make it work pretty nicely, but the technology needed for it is extremely expensive and it hasn't even been applied yet in VTubing. And there you go. That is one of the biggest hurdles. I'll rephrase it in a 3D model. If you look for a model that follows your movement, you say there is a lot to think about how to do, but it all starts in how much you really want to be interactive, the same way your model right now is interactive with your movement. You can have a stiffer or more automated model and you can aim for a little precision to atomic precision. TLDR, the best way for Ellie to get tech is flying outside the country for 3 days and coming back home at the 4th. Kind of, yes. Kind of, yes. You still may get taxed if you do that, but at the very least, you don't have to worry about customs stealing your thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can still get heavily taxed. But the other concern with our country is customs has a lot of disappearances. Quote unquote. Throne Steel wouldn't really solve that import tax issue. Exactly. Exactly. The story in Hollow Knight is super sad, specifically for the Hollow Knight and not the little ghost. I think Tim Cherry said already that the canon ending is the Path of the Pain one. I didn't even know that there was one of the endings that is canon. I didn't even know they had declared one of them canon. While we're on the topic, I did want to ask, where is better to dono, Coffee or YouTube? They are both different goals, right? Like, YouTube money is the money that I get to use in real life. In, like, food and medical bills and buying a gift for Mother's Day and stuff like that. That is all money that comes from YouTube. And then Ko-Fi, anything that you donate to Ko-Fi gets reinvested into the channel specifically. So anything that I have to do commissions-wise, when I posted a month and a half straight of shorts, that is because I was able to commission a video editor to do shorts. When I release the whatever projects I managed to release, hopefully later this year, there's no way I could have done the completion of the project without having parts of it commissioned. So that's the difference. YouTube is money that I use in my real life. Ko-Fi is money that gets reinvested into the channel. Both kind of important in their own way. That being said, if 3D is something you want, you could look into it as to see how much would be the gear for you plus estimated tax and put up a donation goal that we can chip into over time. Maybe when the day comes, I would think about doing that, but I don't think it's worth it in my current state. I don't think it's worth it in my current state. Yeah, we get that here too. It's sketchy as fuck. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna pay a buttload of money and a buttload of money on import taxes, at the very least, I want to know that my thing is going to be safe. The canon ending is whichever one you didn't get. When I was underage, my mom couldn't send any tech to my grandpa and grandma because it would disappear on customs. They live in Peru. Yep. Especially with tech, it's like the worst of it. Maybe if you send other stuff over, like I've gotten stuff that I wasn't concerned with customs losing, particularly things like books. They don't give a shit. If you buy yourself books, which I love, several books that I wish I could get and I can't. If you get yourself books, you're fine. Technology, maybe depending on clothes, depending on the brands. I don't know. Not entirely sure. My idea is using the tech that allows movements of a remote limb simply by thinking of the movement. It's experimental tech, but it has been done with an arm. Oh yeah, I've been seeing those. That's so fascinating. I'm so glad that the innovations are happening on that field. Instead of an actual robotic limb, the data would be translated to a virtual model instead. Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. At least today, in the last 2 to 3 years, if she sends stuff, doesn't disappear as before. To Peru? Has Peru gotten better? Lydia! Thank you so much for the donation! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Does it should I read it? Better question, which would you prefer at the moment? They're both important in their own ways. That's the thing. They really are. Because as it stands right now, I cannot spend my time trying to get a commission website up and running. So anything that I want to commission is like whatever I have saved up from certain moments that I got donations in coffee. And one day I'll hopefully be able to open commissions so that I can fund my own streams. You know, by doing commissions. Not that the commission world is super healthy right now because of stupid AI, but you know. Okay, let me read that message. Hydration check. Thank you. Thank you for the hydration check. I'm hydrating. Thanks for the explanation. No problem. With the release of Silksong, the 2 endings in Hollow Knight where Hornets get sealed or dies cannot be canon anymore because Silksong is after the events in Hollow Knight. But see, that's something that I didn't know. If it was after the events, because nothing in the game has told me that it's happening after Hollow Knight. Not yet. Kind of regret my super chat yesterday. Should have sent it via coffee. It's okay. It still helps me. But if at any point you want to donate for the stream specifically, you can do it to Ko-Fi, and now you have that information. In my heart, it all helps because they help in different ways, and they are both like really helpful. That sounds stupid. It has a message. Commission number 1, Mom Elyssia. Why would I commission number? Oh, you would commission. I wouldn't accept that one. Orange Elyssia I would accept. Mom Elyssia I wouldn't. My favorite saying to people studying law in a country is, why are you studying law in a lawless country? For reference, we actually call our president Cupcake to his face and he accepts it. Sounds like you have a really messed up situation. Did you get the pun? A coffee for hydration? But coffee is not hydrating. Coffee doesn't hydrate. In fact, coffee is bad for your vocal cords. Still plenty of people who prefer commission a real artist over AI prompters. Oh, I fucking hope so. Oh, I fucking hope so, man. I have to hope so. I have to beg so. Hornet mentioned it already. She did? I forgot. Start drawing furries. I'm serious. Like, my other art account that I don't want linked to my name has basically become a furry drawing account because they are the only customers that pay me. Meanwhile, my main account that has the VTuber arts and stuff, all I get is likes sometimes. Can't believe Elite is trying to kill Ellie. I would like to draw furries, but that requires learning a lot of anatomy that I don't know how to draw yet. And I don't have the time, but I really do wish that I could draw furries. Because unlike a lot of people have like a thing against furries. They're like, ugh, furries, and they initially feel like a rejection. That doesn't happen to me. I like furries. So it would be a great thing to do. In fact, one of my first ever... Okay, tiny little lore dump that was never gonna come up. One of my first ever commissions that I did was a furry thing that I underpriced because I was desperate to get money so that I could commission someone for the creation of my transition. You know the transition of the beginning of the streams where you see my name popping up and that picture of a chibi? I did the chibi, I did the logo, and then I didn't have a way to pay for a commission to have an animation and a transition with it. So I got myself a furry commission that I completely undercharged, and I charged exactly as much as I needed to pay that other commission. Hornet mentioned it to Shakira and the Fleet Caravan. Damn! My memory is terrible. Gotta buy Ellie a billboard, preferably someplace where they won't understand. Get that confused viewer. Wouldn't that be super counteractive? I have a reminder to ask you, when I rainbow next time, that I need to ask rainbow, member rainbow, or coffee rainbow. Ooh. Maybe... Ask me again in Discord later on. I need to look at some numbers. You're 10 times better than of an artist than I am. If I can get paid for it, you can get paid a lot more. I would like to ask you, what exactly have you done to set up your account? Because obviously I know about VGen. Obviously VGen is the place to be for me because it has so many protections, both for the artist and for the client. But VGen is not as simple and straightforward. How have you handled your accounts? How are they always the ones with a lot of money? Because programming and IT. It's a very silly answer, but the furry community was funded on the backs of IT back in what, the 80s? I don't remember. I've read this history, but my memory is terrible, and it's been a while since I've read it. But as far as I understand it, the furry community was built on the backs of the IT internet workers of the beginning of the internet. So they set up the culture. They set up the culture. And because they had the money and they could respect the artists, they established that as part of the culture. There are nowadays a lot of different pockets, and there are a lot of scummy people in the fur community. I've seen horror shows of people like commissioning a furry artist for a sketch and then having AI paint it or something like that, which is incredibly disrespectful. I've seen a lot of that happening in the fur community as well. But initially, as far as I remember, you can read it on Wikipedia, I think. I am pretty sure this is like fairly easy to find. But yeah, it's not a myth. It was built on the backs of IT people back where the internet was born. Furries? Do you mean commission money? No, I mean furries. Everyone makes fun of furries, especially furries. I don't. I accept furries. I like furries. And anyone can draw furries. Just draw a human body, add an animal fur, some fur. Even I can draw furries. In fact, even my mom can draw furries. That's... it depends. I don't like that type of furry. I like the furry that does have digitigrade thumbs and a good facial structure. And then you need to learn how to paint fur. And then you need to learn how to texture your drawings. I don't understand the VGen joke. They pass the same small fortune back and forth between themselves? No. Fortune comes from elsewhere. One of the few clips that are still trustworthy of Thor, that Twitch guy, we should have a policy for any furry convention to divide the flights of furries. Imagine an accident on the plane. It would mean no more IT people. It would put the world into chaos. We need the furries. They all have the ITs of this country. I mean, nowadays it's not quite linked one-to-one. But I gotta say, literally the furriest people that I know in real life, like I have friends that are furries, and the ones the deepest entrenched into furry culture are also programmers. So, coincidence? Maybe there's a connection. Maybe there's a reason it keeps happening. Oh Oh wait, if you were talking about drawing sexy furries, then no, not everyone can do it. I specifically had to commission Rexy to make me a cat girl, but regular furries, I'm sure anyone can do it. I like a good facial structure that looks like the animal, proper. And I like a good anatomy that includes digitigrade feet. And I don't know how to do that shit. Would explain where they get the money from? Yeah, normally, well, not normally. There's a lot of furries. There's more furries than there are rich furries. But there's some sort of correlation in between IT programming people and furrydom. I know that much. Maybe it was true back in the days, but nowadays there's so many IT people, lol, losing one plane of furries isn't going to put the world into chaos. Yeah, I think that's probably an exaggeration. Some IT companies depend completely on those seniors that know every line of code, and that's why furries are important for our society. Yeah, let me tell you, that's a failure of those goddamn companies, because they should be training more people. They should be spending the resources training people so that they don't have one singular point of failure. But what do I know? I'm not a businesswoman. I don't have my own company. Not everyone asks for feet, Ellie. It's about my own standards. The digigrade stuff is the most difficult part. Yep. No, you know what? I think I fear fur rendering more, personally. I wonder, does it happen before or after they become programmers? Good question. Good question. Especially if you have to do it from an unusual angle. Not all furries have money. Yeah, not all furries have money, and not all IT people are furries. Ellie, do you know how it works? Do I know how what works? Do you know what specifically works? That's what Ellie wants to draw. I just have a particular style of furry style that I like. As an IT employee, you want to not be fired, and for malign compliance, some make their code unreadable, but it works. So it's not just hire more people, the solution. No, I didn't say hire more people. I said train people. I said companies should spend resources on capacitating. That's not a word in English. Capacitar. There's a ridiculous lack of desire of... Oh my god, capacitar. Training. Facilitate? No, facilitate is a different thing. Even train more people. There are people that do bad code, so they are impossible to replace. Train someone else in that bad code. Train someone else to understand it. Don't have a singular point of failure. That's the thing. Having a singular point of failure is terrible. And I genuinely think if you want to train someone on it, even if it's bad code, like, if you dedicate resources to have that person learn it, you suddenly don't have a singular point of failure anymore. There's no training in bad code. You can learn anything. Given enough time and resources, you can learn to read it. I wonder how many companies are going to fall into the trap of letting AI do the IT because AI is terrible at fixing previously written code. Hopefully enough that they stop caring about AI. I want AI to die so badly. I want people to fail if it means they are going to get down from the AI bubble. I'm going to sleep. Goodbye, Rancor. Thank you for being here. And also looking at the time, we should all go. When you have tons and tons of lines, yes, you can, but you will pay a guy to read only and not work. Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Companies don't want to spend resources on a failsafe because that feels like they're not working. And yet, if something fails and they have no safety net, they are going to complain about how much money they're losing per minute. All of the money that you're losing per minute is because you weren't willing to spend money on having a failsafe. Like, think about it. Here's the thing. I'm a fan of Broadway. Can you imagine a single show not having... Oh my god, I'm forgetting my specific words right now. Oh, fuck! I can't say random words. I need to... What the fuck is your name? Oh no! What the fuck is the name of it? Did the flights get to you? Stop, wait. Wait. Ah! Standby? That's not the fucking name. Standby? I had already come up with the word standby, but that's not the fucking word I'm looking for. Anyways, fuck it. You understand with the word standby. Can you imagine having a Broadway play? A Broadway play, which sometimes they don't even break even because of how expensive it is to run. Can you imagine not having a standby for a Broadway play? Because one night that you have to close, you have lost so much money. So, companies not having that type of thinking drives me insane. Like, you need to have a standby. If your company can fall for one person and that person can make you panic over how much money you're losing per minute, that means you needed a standby. That means you should have put resources, time, money into having a safety net. Backup? Yeah, like a backup, like a standby person. Those people probably do it on purpose so they can be paid more because the companies rely on them solely. Yes, probably. But if I was in a company, if I was head of a company, no matter how bad the code is, I'm putting a person to be a standby. I'm paying someone to be the fucking standby, to understand that code, so that if the main programmer fails me, that I don't have a gigantic crash. Prompting art is practically free if you have Windows 11. The stupid system came with it, and I can't uninstall it. So people who pay real artists are people who can't get the result they want with AI. You never get the result you want with AI. People who want to use AI are people who are creatively dumb. How to explain it? If you know and appreciate anything about art, you're going to be able to notice the bad parts of AI art. People who look at AI art and go, oh my god, that is amazing! That's the best thing I've ever seen! Are people who don't have their eyes trained enough to notice the parts that are bad. When something works, you do not touch it. That's why fixing code has so many memes on one bag after. Yeah, I've seen those memes. In today's words, you start from zero, you can do a perfect IT program. If you start from zero, you can do a perfect IT program and employees. But on all giant companies with millions of new entries in the BBDD, it's non-achievable. But I think it's worth the resources. Are you moving to Linux now that Windows 10 died? You should ask Richard about that. No. Do you think I can handle Linux? Do you think I can handle Linux? No. Like, do I hate that Windows 10 died? Yes. But do you think I can handle Linux? Something that I've never touched in my entire life? No. Do you know about COBOL? That language will keep being used even 100 years after now because it's stable and the second bank won't risk to have all of its infrastructure into doing parallel running code. Nope, I don't know, and I don't understand what you said. If your PC is good enough, you can emulate a PC with Windows in your Linux and play Windows games with Linux. What about if the person running the PC is not good enough? Stumped? Oh, straight to dumb, right? Yeah, listen, I have no tolerance for AI bros. I became very good at noticing AI art. Yeah, I'm training myself on noticing AI video now because it's so fucking dangerous, man. I gotta say, it's almost impossible to notice nowadays. AI's gotten too good. I think it's in some specific types of art, it's impossible to notice. But a lot of art, the moment you start thinking about some choices, you realize a human wouldn't have made them. Gotta check the history of the artist to find out. Yes, with some specific style of art, it's particularly with simpler art styles. Like, anime is technically simpler than, like, semi-realism, right? With anime, if the piece is not trying to be super complex, it can be hard to figure out. But that's the thing. When you have complex ideas or complex concepts, you can tell that it's not a human because the decisions are not well made. From a practical line of view, hey, waste at least 20% of your income into new employees that won't do anything for 5 years to maybe try and do a migration to a better code and know how, if it works. I work on IT and on banks, so yes, I know the pro and against arguments from memory. The thing is, again, you're putting your entire company on the hands of one person. It's a gamble. It's too much of a gamble in my opinion. AI pixel art is too hard to notice for me. I follow AI bros without knowing. I think pixel art is probably one of those that is very easy to do for AI, considering like pixel art is... I don't want to say robotic, but it is more like the digital language, you know? It's not as hard as it sounds. It's like running Doom on Minecraft. You are running a game within a game. Running Windows in Linux is running an OS with another OS. You say that, but I've never run Doom on Minecraft. Videos have become so tricky compared to before. Yeah. I'm just assuming every video is fake now until I proven otherwise. Reality is dead. And that pisses me off so many days. So many days I'm just pissed off. Like so many days the other day I saw a video of like a cute animal. I don't remember what it was doing. Oh yeah, it was a video of a cat hanging on to a pole dance while the owner was pole dancing, practicing pole. And it was the cat like climbing into the pole and spinning. Not in any exaggerated way, just like a cat hanging onto a tree but spinning because pole. My first instinct was, oh, that's really cool. My second instinct was, which is the reason I cannot know if it's real or not. And instead of putting it on a Discord, I just scrolled by. Instead of sharing it, I was like, well, that might be fake though. And I stopped getting enjoyment from it. I cannot wait until AI dies. I cannot wait until AI dies. I need it to die so badly. I lose all interest once I learn a video or photo is AI. Even if I see a bunch of people finding them funny or cool, I just feel nothing. Yeah, someone today posted a video of AI in the Discord and I didn't know how to react. Because it's like, yeah, it's a funny joke. If anyone enjoys it, then they should enjoy it. Well, I mean, you can enjoy the thing, especially because it's not hiding that it's AI. But I derived no enjoyment from it at all whatsoever. I only followed some AI accounts because of love on unpopular characters so I can see more art of them. I do not follow any AIs. AI won't die ever. You say that? AI is not profitable. AI is not going anywhere, friend. That's as they say. I can't wait till Photoshop dies. It's not going to happen. Guys, there's a difference. AI is not profitable. AI is a scam bubble just like NFTs were. Do you remember where people said like, oh, NFTs are never going to die. NFT is the future. And now they're nowhere, except for the only people who are hanging on to it are the ones who lost so much money that they need to hang on to it. That's the future of AI. AI is not profitable. AI is going to die eventually. If it weren't self-installing, I wouldn't have been able to install my current operating system. How you install a second one and run it within another is entirely beyond me. Me too. Pixel art AI can easily be detected by zooming in. Oh, good point, good point, good point. Pixel art is easier to identify than regular art if you zoom, but harder if you look at it. There will be not many uses of AI as today. The shit they do with AI is not profitable. Ellie, imagine if I just put an AI to say 1 equals 1? That's why AI is being overused and misused. No, AI is ridiculously unprofitable. The difference is that AI has some huge applications. It is incomparable to NFT. Okay, so here's where the problem of how we use language comes around. Because AI does have some huge application. But not all AI has some huge applications. Analytical AI has incredible applications, and it should get funded and used in certain fields. Generative AI, and even those words are not the proper ways to label and categorize these things. Because, like, an AI that's being used to generate new possible protein chains is technically generating something. And yet, when we say generative AI, what we mean is the stupid chatbots and AI art, quote unquote, and AI, like, vibe coding and all that shit. AI will unfortunately never die. In the fields that it's actually helpful, probably not. In every other field, bro, it is unprofitable. AI will never fully die, but it will stay in the shadows, living life support, supported by girlfriend experience apps. I hope not. Is I expecting the internet to die or expecting electricity to die? Except the internet and electricity generate profit for people. AI does not. Have you informed the people investing literal billions of dollars into AI that is not profitable? They know. They do know. They are banking on it becoming profitable. It's all one big chain. You should watch Hank Green's video. There's a Hank Green video that is a couple days old in which he went into the big bubble that is the AI structure right now. You should see those numbers. You should see the way they are bleeding money. And all of this is gonna get worse and worse as more countries wise up and start creating laws to limit them. AI may or may not die, but it won't be for cost reasons. It's too useful in the worst ways to the worst people for them to permit it to go away for simple economic reasons. It's also dangerous for those worst people. AI has so many good uses, but those are not visible in our day-to-day life. Which is why when I say AI and I say like I cannot wait for AI to die, I don't mean all AI. Again, analytical AI, AI being in the field, being used in the field of medicine, AI being used in fields that actually makes a change. But when we say AI, we're putting so many things into a bag, and not all of AI is equal. They will end those costs in exchange for the other boons it brings them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust that it's that useful, even for the worst of people. AI should only be allowed to generate things I like. Okay, Haas, let's see how well that goes. Haas? Who's Haas? I hate that vibe coding exists. Me too, bro. Me too. Control mostly control of competition, control of information, control of people in their own homes. You don't do that with AI. You do that with surveillance. Whoa, wait a second. This stream is getting a little bit heavy. I'm gonna stop right now. I'm actually gonna stop right now. The stream is getting into places where the topics are about to get heavy. They already are. So, I'm gonna stop. They're just wasting billions of dollars just for hoots and giggles. Whoa. It's not for hoots and giggles. It's for the hope that they will make it work. And also, because there's a big, also, it's not the right words. There's like almost like a money laundering scheme going on. That AI that was used for croissants and resulted in use for cancel sales. Yeah, like the medical field has a lot of uses for AI. I'm not even a fan of analytic AI because it will make me jobless and purposeless. Really hope not. Really hope not. AI will leave until someone creates robot waifus. Yapper, look at the time. Yeah, we need to go. We need to go! We need to go! So, I hope you had a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you sleep very well. And thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Have a great rest of your day! Thank you so much for being here! I hope that you had fun. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters! Bye-bye!